everybody, it's Paige, and today's video is going to be a full face of PR makeup. I have definitely filmed at least one of these for my channel in the past, so I will try to find that video and link it down below in the description box for you guys. But basically what I did is I went through all of the makeup from my most recent PR haul, and then I also grabbed a couple of other items that I've received in PR from my makeup collection to complete the full face, and I have everything in this basket right here. I have so much new makeup to try out. I am so unbelievably excited. So yeah, let's just get right into it. If you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. So I actually don't have a brand new primer that I received in PR recently, so I'm gonna go in with this Good Molecules silicone-free priming moisturizer. I have used this several times and I really enjoy it, so since I did receive this as PR, I thought I would throw this in as my primer today. This primer feels so good. It's really moisturizing and it's also very affordable. Good Molecules is an amazing skincare brand. You can purchase it at Beautylish and the products are affordable. They're really nice, and I actually like a lot of their serums. This is the first like makeup product that I've tried from them. I'm not sure if they have anything else, but I definitely would recommend this product. I really am a big fan. For foundation, I actually have these here to try from Benefit. This is their new Hello Happy Air Stick foundation, and I have 4 different shades. They sent me 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I'm not really sure what shade I am, but I think I might try 4 and we'll see how this is. I have no idea, like, I don't even know what the claims of this foundation are. It says that this has buildable medium coverage and that it feels weightless and breathable. It also claims to be 16-hour long wear and waterproof. So we got a lot of claims going on there. This is what the packaging looks like. It's really cute. I like that a lot. I haven't ever tried like a foundation type product from Benefit before. I know they've come out with a couple of different formulas. So this looks like, that actually looks like it might be a little, I don't know. Let's just go for it. That looks freaking awesome. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe this all over my face. I am not really a stick foundation user, so I don't know like what a normal amount is. Oh, I didn't wet my sponge. I am back and I'm really excited to show you guys the sponge that I will be using today. This is the Super Sponge, and I've actually had so many requests from you guys to review this product, and they sent me all 3 of their colors, so I can't wait to try it out. This is my first time ever trying it. I did wet it like I normally would a makeup sponge, but I don't know if I was supposed to do that or not. But these have a lot of claims, so I'm really excited to see how they live up to their standards that they're setting for themselves. So this is what the sponge looks like. As you guys can see, there's 2 different tones to it. This darker pink has some sort of silicone infusion special technology. And then this bottom part feels just like a regular makeup sponge. It is really soft. Very unique texture right here. Like it's very interesting. But some of the claims that this has is that it is stain resistant, ultra hygienic, super soft, 4 times the coverage. So it's supposed to soak up less of your product with this silicone infusion right here, and it also comes with this super cute packaging, which the bottom is actually a little like scrubber, so you can help like wash your sponge, and you can also set it here to let it dry. So very innovative packaging, and I like that it is reusable, so really cool. I like that a lot. So we're gonna be using the pink one today. I'm just gonna go for it and see what happens. So the sponge already feels like it's dry. Like I don't feel like I'm using a wet sponge anymore, so maybe you're not supposed to wet it. I'm not 100% sure. So I'll try to figure it out, and if I can, I will pin a comment or update the description box or something. But it's definitely very interesting. It doesn't feel like I'm using a regular makeup sponge. Here's what my base is looking like so far. I definitely would call this light to medium coverage with the amount of product that I use. I felt like I used a lot, but I am gonna go in with a little bit more since it does say that it is a buildable formula. Also, I found that with this stick foundation, I feel like I'm benefiting more from using this bottom side because it has more moisture in it. But I'm really excited to try out the silicone kind of side when I am blending out my under eye concealer. Overall, I would say that the foundation looks really nice. It's definitely not full coverage, like not even close to being full coverage. I feel like I did get a little bit of additional coverage in here when I layered it, but I definitely would still call this a lighter medium kind of coverage. Also, the color looks like it may have oxidized like a teeny tiny bit, but nothing too bad. But I'm really liking it, honestly. I'm not really a stick foundation person. I haven't found a stick foundation that I enjoy besides this one so far, so that's good. We're on a good step so far. For concealer, I am going in with the Pat McGrath concealer. This is like the only one that I think I've been sent PR. Like, I couldn't think of another concealer that has been sent to me. So we're gonna be going in with this one. I use this one all the time. I tried to pick something different, but I'm not complaining. This is one of my all-time favorite concealers. I'm going in with the shade L5, and I'm just going in with a little bit of this. I say a little bit, and then I wipe like my entire face with concealer, but it's fine. Now I'm gonna try out this silicone side. Oh, I didn't even consider the fact that I wouldn't need as much product with this sponge. Oh my god. I gotta say, I do like that they do have the two options here. So if you do have a little bit too much product, you can use the like butt of the sponge to kind of like pat it out and just like blend things out a little bit better, maybe absorb a little bit of product, which I think I'm going to end up having to do, because this is just like spreading that product like, wow, that is insane. This is already a very full coverage concealer, and a little bit goes a long way, but like, where did my under eye go? That is insane. This sponge is so super unique, and so far I'm loving it. So for powder, I'm actually gonna go in with the Laura Mercier Translucently Setting Powder. I really like the way that this sponge lays down the powder. It really like gets it on there so you can like fully bake. I actually used this powder somewhat recently in a video. I did a swapping of makeup favorites with Brittany Raquel from Instant Influencer, and I forgot how much I loved this powder. So when I decided to film this video, I was like, I'm gonna use my Laura Mercier powder again. For bronzer, I'm going to be using another product that I have used and loved. This is Benefit's Hoola Bronzer. I tried to find a different one that I don't use all the time, but I couldn't find one that was sent to me as PR, so we're gonna be going in with this right here. I freaking love this bronzer. It is so nice, and normally I use it in palette form, so I thought I would switch it up and use the actual like boxed face product today to, I don't know, to have fun. I don't know. I love the color and the formula of this bronzer. I just find that it blends out so well, and I just really like the color. I feel like I went in a little bit heavy-handed there. For brows, I'm going in with my go-to brow duo. This is the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil and the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. I love this combo so freaking much. I use the shade 3, by the way, in the Precisely My Brow Pencil. I just go in with a really light hand, and I find that it is perfect for me. I already have very full brows, so I just kind of use this pencil to sort of match them up a bit, kind of make them look a little bit more symmetrical, especially in this like arch area. That's where that's like my trouble spot in my brows. Everywhere else is kind of like, I don't know, I just have so much brow that, yeah. I love how precise, I was gonna say I love how precise this brow pencil is, and it's called the Precisely My Brow Pencil. But I love how like fine the tip of it is, because I feel like I can be very exact and precise with it, whereas other brow pencils, sometimes they're a little bit too like thick for me, and then my brows just like double in size, and we don't want that. So yeah, I just find this super really, what am I saying? I find this very easy to use. For blush, I have these blush duos from the brand Kaleidos. If you guys haven't heard of Kaleidos, they're an awesome brand. I love their products, and their packaging is so cute. They actually sent me their like escape the Escape Kit set from their most recent launch, and I am so excited to try out all of their products. So we have the Lo-Fi Duo Blushers. We have this one here, which is called Lo-Fi Peach, and then this one is called Lo-Fi Rose. Here are what the blushes themselves look like. I'm definitely going in with this peach side over here. I think these blushes are going to be perfect. The packaging is so like smooth and high quality. It feels very heavy and very beautiful. I love the artwork on their packaging. They also have a mirror, which is really nice. So I'm actually gonna take the matte shade, which is called Punch, this one right here, and I'm going to tap this on my cheeks and see how pigmented these are. Oh my gosh, that is stunning. I haven't ever tried blushes from them before. I don't know if these are their first blushes, but it's my first time trying their blush formula, and wow, they are pigmented. Pigmented. That's such a weird word, pigmented. I think I'm gonna take a touch of that top shade, which is more of a shimmery shade, and just kind of like place that right on top. I've been really liking the glowy cheek look, and this looks like something that I would love. Oh, that is so cool. It has like a pink like glow to it. I thought it was gonna be gold. I'm not sure if you guys are really gonna be able to see that, but it's like pink. It's almost like a pink duochrome. Whoa, that is so cool. I really hope you guys can see that. For eyeshadow, I picked out 2 products to try, but I might only use one. This is also from Kaleidos. This is the Escape Pod eyeshadow palette. The packaging is so beautiful, and you guys, this palette, like, this is so stunning. This is amazing. That color story is beautiful. And then I also have this from Pixi that I wanted to try. This is their glittery eye quad in the shade Rose Bronze, and this has 4 gorgeous pressed glitters, and I really wanted to try these today, but there are metallic shades in this palette, and I don't want to like take away from this palette, so I might try these glitters in another video, but I am very interested in those. But before the eyeshadow, we need to prime, and I will be trying out the Kaleidos eyeshadow primer. This is called their Tone Activator Eye Primer, and let's go ahead and take a peek. Ooh, interesting. It looks kind of like concealer, like it has a little bit of a tint to it. So I'm actually going to apply this. I'll just use my finger. I feel like I got a lot of product. Wow. It's very liquidy, but it gets tacky pretty quickly, so that's nice. So a little bit of this goes a long way. It's definitely very unique and not like anything I've ever tried before. So here we have the palette. Right away, I'm drawn to these green colors here, but also like the orange is so vibrant and beautiful, and that pink. So maybe we'll do, I don't know. So I went ahead and swatched a couple of the shades. I know they're not like the prettiest swatches in the whole world, but these shadows are so pigmented and so creamy. Like, look at those mattes. That is insane. I have no idea what kind of look I want to do today. I think I'm going to start by taking the shade Lo-Fi, which is this nice matte kind of peachy cream color, and I'm gonna focus this right in this inner corner here. This is like a really similar shade to my skin tone, actually. Oh, that's cool. That's like exactly my skin tone. I'm actually gonna go in with Flamingo now, this hot pink color. I feel like you can't really see what that first shade did just because it is exactly my skin tone color. So I'm actually gonna take this shade here and just place this on the inner portion of my crease right in here. I'm gonna kind of experiment with a new eyeshadow shape today, so I don't know if it's gonna look good, but we're gonna try. Now I'm gonna take the shade Carnival, which is this really pretty orange color. There's 2 oranges in the palette. This one is a little bit more of like a peachy orange as opposed to like a true orange, and I'm actually gonna take this and kind of angle it almost like I was a winged liner right out in this outer corner, and I'm just going to build that up and blend it until I'm happy with how it looks. So I took that shade Carnival out here in this outer corner and kind of made a point to my eyeshadow here. And then I also brought it through this part of my crease to kind of blend it in with that pink color. I will say that the pink eyeshadow is acting a little bit funny in this inner corner. I think it's because I went in with that Lo-Fi shade first and it kind of set the primer so it doesn't look as smooth as it should, but this eye doesn't have that problem, so I do think it has to do with that shade. So I kind of wish I didn't go in with that shade first, but it's not a big deal. Now I think I'm going to take the shade Galactic Gala, which is this metallic green color, and kind of place it on the center of my eyelid here. I'm being a little bit risky with my color choice, but I don't know, I just feel like this green color would look really cool. So I'm just gonna kind of place this in the center of my lid, and I'm gonna try to figure out a shape that I like. So I placed that green color sort of where I would place the shimmery shade or the highlight of a halo eye. I know my eye look is looking a little bit crazy right now, but I really have a feeling that it's gonna come together. So for the lower lash line, I don't know if I should go in with a separate color or if I should just use one of these shades that I have on top. I think I'm gonna make another risky color choice here and go in with this matte purple shade. It's called Soiree. I've never seen that word spelled before. Interesting. And I'm just going to buff this along the lower lash line. I know this is a risk. This might end up looking really bad. I have no idea, but I just love these colors. They're so pretty. Wow, that purple shade is so pigmented. That is so beautiful. So now I'm just going to take the shade Starlight Sonata, which is this really pretty kind of like champagne shimmery shade. And I'm going to put this on the inner corner just to give us a little bit of like a glitter, like highlighted pop. And then I'll also probably put a little bit of this on my brow bone as well. Now I'm gonna go in with mascara and lashes. For mascara, I'm going to be using the Buxom Extrovert Mascara in the shade Extra Black. This was sent to me as PR. This is a very voluminous mascara. The wand on this is insane. And I haven't used it in a while, so I thought I would take a break from my all-time favorite mascara, which is the Pat McGrath Fetishized mascara. This stuff is freaking amazing. I just ordered another one because it was on sale. Thank you to everybody that let me know about the 20% off sale. I really appreciate it. So I have another one of those coming, but I thought I would go in with this one here. It's a lot. As you can see, it is a lot. So here's what the eyes look like with just mascara. This is definitely a very voluminous mascara, and it does tend to kind of clump my lashes together, especially on that lower lash line, so they kind of look a little bit like spiky, which not my personal like preference when it comes to mascara, but I know a lot of people do like that like thicker lash look. So if you do, this is a really good mascara for you. And my camera battery is gonna die, so I will be right back. All right, I am back and it is time for lashes. I'm actually going to be trying out a brand that I haven't ever tried before. These are from Legacy Lashes. Super cute packaging. These are in the style Extra. So let's go ahead and take a peek at these. Here's what they look like. They look very nice and fluffy, and I'm really excited to try them out. So here's the eye look with lashes. Like I said, these are Legacy Lashes in the style Extra. I think they are so pretty with this eye look. They're nice and full and fluffy and wispy and pretty. But as I'm staring at my eyes, I'm realizing I don't really think that I like this mascara very much. It's all right on its own, but the wand is just so big and it's a little bit messy. I don't love the way my lower lash line looks, and I found that it was a little bit hard to blend my natural lashes with the false lashes with this mascara because it just like clumps them all together, and then it just like looks odd next to false lashes. So this isn't my favorite product in the whole world, so not necessarily something that I would recommend. I feel like I've kind of gone back and forth on that mascara, so not my favorite, but the lashes I love and they're so pretty. So now we're gonna go ahead and move on to highlight, and for highlighter I'm going to be trying out this Diamond Dasher highlighter from Kaleidos. Again, Kaleidos has been so kind to send me all of their products as PR. I'm pretty sure I have every single product that they have come out with. So this is a gorgeous highlighter. Like I said, this is the number 4 Space Age highlighter in the shade Diamond Dasher. And let me just swatch this for you guys. Like, wow, my finger is stained with eyeshadow, but it's right there, so pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and take this Morphe brush and highlight. Oh my gosh, this has a little bit of like a pinky duochrome shift to it that is so intense. Wow, like that's a lot. I should have gone in with a lighter hand. That complements that blush shade so well though. So far I am absolutely loving everything, and I'm realizing that I haven't set my face with setting spray yet, and I definitely should have done that before I put mascara on, but I'm gonna try out this setting spray from Morphe. They recently sent this to me. This is their Luminous setting spray, and I have not tried this yet, so let's go ahead and give it a go. Ooh, that mister is so fine. Ooh, it actually smells really good too. That setting spray is really nice, and it didn't make my skin too oily. Like right away, I can already tell that it definitely gave me some moisture that I was definitely in need of, but it didn't like make my makeup look oily, which I have very oily skin. So Luminous setting spray sounds a bit scary, but I really like that so far. And then last we have lip products. I feel like I have so much highlighter on. But for lip products, I'm actually going to be using these from Alamar Cosmetics, and I am so happy for Alamar Cosmetics. They actually sold out of both of these products. Then they had this lip gloss in the limited edition packaging, and then they sold out of that. I think they're contemplating possibly bringing it back, even though this was a limited edition launch. This is their birthday suit launch, so I have their lip liner as well as their lip gloss. Spoiler alert, I've used both of these and I love them so freaking much, so I am going to use these today. I love Alamar Cosmetics. I actually have a code with them. You can use code PAIGE10 for 10% off. It's not an affiliate code, so I don't make money from that, but it's just a nice discount for you guys. I highly recommend checking out their products. I love their eyeshadows, their blushes, their bronzers, their lip products. They're all amazing. This birthday suit shade is the perfect pinky nude. I love it so much. So I just filled in my lips with the lip liner, and it's actually funny because I actually purchased this as soon as it launched, and then I got the package in the mail, and then later on I got another package with the same thing, and then I realized that the first package was actually a PR package, so I wasn't even expecting them to send it to me as PR, and when I realized that, I was like, oh my god, like that was so nice of them. So now I'm going in with the lip gloss, and this is so pretty. I love the formula of their lip glosses and their lip liners, but there's just something about their lip combos that is so perfect. So here we have the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. I had so much fun filming today's video, and I'm so happy that I took the color choice risks that I did, because I freaking love the way that the eyes look. I love everything about them. I love the colors. I love the pigmentation. I love the shimmery green eyeshadow. Like, that's so random, but I love everything about the eyes. I think they are so stunning and colorful and fun and summery, and I feel like I really like captured the entire like color scheme of this palette in my eye look, at least the majority of it. So I cannot wait to continue using this palette. It is seriously so perfect. As for everything else, love the primer. The foundation is quite interesting. It's definitely not going to replace my everyday foundation, but it's definitely something that I will continue to experiment with. Like I said, I'm not super comfortable with stick foundation, so it's very different for me, but I'm very happy that there's a shade that works for me, and I do like the formula. Most of my foundations are more on the full coverage side, so it's nice to have something that is a little bit less coverage, even though I'm typically a full coverage kind of person. The concealer, I already knew that I loved that, one of my all-time favorites. The powder, knew I loved it. Brows, knew I loved them. Knew I loved the bronzer. The blushes from Kaleidos. I feel like Kaleidos was a very standout brand in this video. I used a lot of their products. Love the blushes. The one in the shade Lo-Fi Peach is my favorite. I love peachy blush, and both of these colors are stunning. So pretty. And then the highlighter, beautiful. I knew I loved their highlighter formula, but I hadn't tried this specific shade on my face, and this is so intense, So pretty. I love the pink. It's like a purpley pinky peachy kind of duochrome. Obviously I love the eyeshadow, I love the lashes, and the setting spray was nice, and of course I love the lip, like of course. Also, the super sponge is so innovative and I really enjoyed using it today. I cannot wait to continue to play around with that. The only product that I didn't love in today's video was the Buxom mascara, and once again, this is kind of a product that I was already like on. Some days I like it, some days I don't. Definitely not my favorite, but other than that, everything from today's video is super awesome and I love it all. So yeah, I guess that is it. I love you guys so much. I hope you all have a wonderful day and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.